All right, let's do a really late night race because time change has got me all messed up. And so went to bed really early and woke up, well, way too early. So needed to get something recorded. I wasn't planning on doing it, but we are here. And we are here to lose a lot of iRating because it is a strength field of 1,800. I'm the number one. And I am completely terrible at the legends. So, we got 40 laps or 30 minutes, whichever comes first. We've got a couple, 3 Australians, Central American, and then North America people. So, we're going to do our best, but our best might be trash because I'm just I either randomly spin out and have no idea what happened, or I'm too tight. So, that's our 2 options. Fast is not an option. I'm also starting the tire pressures off lower. I don't know if that's still a thing, but it seemed like the right sides were gaining way too much PSI in my running.
Stop the head. Car 8, just set the fastest lap. 17.396.
We're not going to be in the 3s. We're going to possibly be in the 4s.
Car stop down low.
But
17.698.
we are off right now. Now we're just using our race setup here. I'll go make some changes before Q. I just wanted to feel this thing out. There we go. We hit a 4.
17.493.
If you get too low, the car gets bouncing, and then you're in trouble if you drive in too deep or use too much brake.
Slow car down low.
You do something like that and lose some safety rating. So, again, you can't overdrive it or we're going to be in trouble. So, let's get this thing set up for qualifying, and we're going to go like this, and I'm going to just pump a little bit more tightness into it. We're going to call that good and see if we can qualify so that maybe we aren't in the back where the wrecking could possibly be. But if I overdrive or bounce the car wrong, we're going to be right where the wrecking is because it'll be me, so.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Just going to take it nice and easy for a second.
One more lap.
499.
17.499.
Okay with that. We didn't gain any speed, but rotated it on entry. We're not going to get any drive off the corner though, and that is our qualifying done at a 499, which is only about a 1/10 and a half off of what fast times will be. Let's make sure that I got my cross weight where I want it. I think we're probably over-fueled, but with cautions not counting, I think you got to be over-fueled now. But we will be dropping backwards and are already the 3rd out of the 4 people that have done laps. Are all 10 people in here? No. 5 cars not here. He is just left. So, 3 minutes. And there's a 347. So, like I said, we're about a 1/10.5 off. Just gonna be how it is. Gonna have to be patient and try to not wreck. Good news is the 3 car's looking to fall out, so we might get a free spot before this goes. It's waiting on the 6 to do something. We're not going to get a jump forward, though, because that guy left, so... Not a good lap. Let's go see, did anyone put in a decent lap in practice? Let's see if we can learn anything from... anything from it because he's flashing around so much. Maybe he's not flashing around, maybe it was just being weird. Okay. Not seeing anything. Just probably more stable on corner entry. I just don't want to get too tight, but it might just be better. Well, okay, maybe not more stable. Let's go ahead and do that. It's going to tighten us up a bit more, but it should calm us down on entry a little bit. We're going to call that good. We are starting in the 4th position. And we're going to have a ton of cautions anyways, so it's not going to matter. I don't know if we have anyone in here that we know or from Discord. I put in Discord that I'm racing, but so many people are not expecting to race at midnight on a Monday morning, so we'll assume that no one in here. I don't recognize any names, but we also know that I'm an idiot when it comes to remembering names, so. Alright, well, we qualified 4th out of essentially 6, and now we just gotta hope that we are not an absolute mess. And the 3 car has left us.
There's no tyre changes allowed during this race. Treat them right and good luck. You're on the outside this time.
So we gain 1 free spot, but that's also going to move the 6 up. Or no, not the 6. That'll move the 9 up into that spot. So we're not going to get the advantage of like F1 start where they leave the spot open. Just going to be patient here. And assume that the 8 car is just going to vanish. And hopefully we can slot into 3rd. But again, these are my worst cars. Absolutely terrible at them. They have no feeling whatsoever to me. It's very skittish and jumpy and kind of feels like the Silver Crown, but
get ready, going green.
Just everything it does doesn't make sense.
Post car is off, time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Okay, well, the 9 was not ready for that start, so that's good news for us. We're going to ease it in. Nothing stupid. Ease it in. Right in the place we need to be. Pushing it hard is only going to cause us to wreck, and I think we're quicker than at least everyone that put in laps. The 4 car might be back there just trying to come up through the field. Which is fine. He can pass us when he gets here. Car's a bit tight already. Bad news. Especially if we get a lot of green laps. We could end up going backwards very quickly. The 9 did not slow down for that turn and is now wrecked someone on the front stretch.
1-5. The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed.
9 gets to keep going. I don't know what he did. He just full throttled into that corner and then bounced it off the wall and came down and wrecked the dude. And that guy is stuck. Car in front of us is blinking now, so possibly another free spot. So, yeah, it looks like 3rd or 4th right now, unless the 2 vanishes. And it looks more than one person. Yeah, it looks like more than one person got involved in that. So, we are down to 6 cars on track already. We'll be starting on the inside. It goes single file only if there's an instant wreck on the caution. And it looks like we are only going to have 6 people, so multiple people caught up in that wreck. Thankfully, the guy that full throttled into the corner is starting right behind us. So we know the front 2 we have nothing for.
Get ready.
We're not going to worry about them. I think the 4 is going to be aggressive, so I'm not even going to fight him. We'll just kind of fall in behind him, unless he gets a terrible start.
Green flag, green flag.
Or if the 2 gets a terrible start.
You're in 2nd position right now. Car outside. Outside is clear. Clear outside.
Yeah, I don't trust that with him blinking. Loose there. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that to happen, but here we are. We did have someone rejoin, or no, that's the 3. He's finally got back in after his dropout. We've overdriven that.
Slow car download. 17.4.
The 9 has wrecked again.
Download. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 17.376. 17.45.
Rather than being taken out by dude blinking like crazy, we're just gonna let him go. He was quicker than us anyways, but if he tried to pass us and we raced side by side with him, we were going to just get slammed in the wall with what his car's doing. So we're just going to be patient. We've still got 30 laps left in this, and this car tends to get tighter, and hopefully we don't get as tight as everyone else. Oh, leader is looping it and spinning.
The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now.
So we've got 5, 6 people. I don't know. This is a mess of many people on way different things. We've got lap down cars, all variations. The 3 is 3 laps down. The 9 is 1 lap down. The 8 has got to go to the back. There's no lucky dog because we're not counting cautions. We do have the race timer as well, but that's 23 minutes, so we should get through this race. The 4 isn't really as quick as I thought he was, but I still think he's a little quicker than us once we get a few laps into the run. So it's still looking like a 3rd or 4th, because the 8 is going to come back up, but it looks like the 8 gets way too loose. So yeah, we're a bit tight, but that means that we're not going to, hopefully, not going to spin out. This restart is going to be pretty much impossible with this guy blinking, so he's got a massive advantage. We're never going to know when he's actually going because his car is moving around, so we're not going to be able to see those little flinches that you see with everyone else right when they start going, like on the last restart where I was just able to tell the 8 was going. So we are going to probably drop back to 3rd here. Oh, the 8 does get to come up ahead of all the lap cars.
One to go, next time by.
Yeah, this is going to be an impossible start, though. He wasn't blinking up until that first yellow. But now it's, again, just going to be so impossible because every time he blinks, it makes me want to go. And so it's going to be really hard to tell when he's actually going. Okay. A little delayed there, but not as bad as I thought it would be.
You're back in 2nd. The next car's the leader.
4 gives us a bit of a space. The 2 doesn't fire off very quick. We're just gonna wait. Be patient.
194. The next car's the leader.
We fire off better than everyone, apparently. Here comes the 8, ready to spin out of the lead soon. 2's blinking has settled down.
17.723. The next car's the leader.
8's way too loose.
17.4.
He can do those fast laps, but
the yellow flag is
we
out.
got a yellow.
Single file.
Guess the 9 is wrecked again. He has.
Catch up 2 car. Pit road is now open.
Really wish we could get shortened dirt cautions on series that don't have tire changes or anything. There's no reason for 5 caution laps in a series like this. iRacing work on allowing the series to choose its rules for pit speed, for pace laps. That's the bad thing about them, is they've designed this so that there's rules for cars, there's rules for tracks, and there's rules for series. And it needs to just be all series based, you know. It would be very nice to cut some of this pacing out, but it is what it is. At least we're not losing race laps anymore now. But, yeah, the 8, I don't know what to do with him. He's going to be very aggressive to get back in front. But I don't know if he's got the speed because he's too loose and is getting wiggles out of the corner. We might not get this thing done on time. We're not to halfway yet, so we just need the 9 to quit causing yellows and then we could race.
Pit road is closed right now.
Yeah, 8's going to be overly aggressive.
Past the
I can already
8
tell.
car. Past the
We'll
8
go
car.
on the restart, and then we will evaluate where the 8 is to
One to
us.
go, next time by. You're on the outside this time.
But he is going to be way too aggressive, I think. At least the
About
2
to go
has stopped
green, stay
blinking,
focused.
so now I have nothing to blame a bad restart on.
Post car is off, time to do your job. Green flag, green flag. Pit road is now open. Outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Okay, wasn't expecting that, but
17.
we do know we fall off after a few laps because we are too tight, so. But get the spot back, and then if the 8 and the 2 get racing, maybe we have a shot to hold on to this.
5, 1, 2.
Two's just way quicker through 1 and 2.
17.454. Caution, yellow flag.
But
Line
it's
up,
going to be under
single
yellow
file. Closed, pit road is closed.
because
Catch the 9 car, catch the pace car.
we constantly are wrecking in the back of the field.
Pit road is now open.
But if we're just better on speed on the first couple of laps than everyone else, unless I self-spin, which I haven't felt, well, I've felt a couple of twitches, but unless we completely screw it up, if we keep having short runs, we're in a good position, so. But just going to be at halfway when we restart, and we're at halfway on the time limit already, so it's unfortunate that these people in the back are having so many issues. Because I think we'd have a really good race here because we're all slightly different on when we have a little bit of speed. Now the 2 has not been very good at restarts on the outside, so that's a plus for us. Him and the 8 might get side by side in the first turn.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
Hopefully we can just race this thing to the end, even though we'll get passed if we do. We'll probably drop to 4th if we get a long run, just because I am not looking very fast on the long run. But happy with that little tweak to the corner entry that I made. Taking a little weight off the left front.
One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Get ready, going green. Post car is off, time to do your job.
Alright.
Green
8
flag,
does
green
not get a
flag.
good start. We've got the advantage on restarts with whatever little extra speed we have compared to them, but then I think it's because they're just set up looser, so they got to take it a little easier. But then once we get into actual laps, they're just quicker through 1 and 2.
.573.
Wasn't sure how big of a dive we were going to see out of him there.
17.487.
He's going to have a big run down the backstretch now. Way too tight. We're just getting tighter and slower every lap. Now we know the longer we go, the 8 gets looser, but the 2 does not seem to have any issues.
Inside. Still there, inside, clear.
Just wanted to get him by so we didn't have any shot of getting walled out of the corner.
6. The next car's the leader.
But we're just way, way too tight through the final turn.
17.53.
Need to find something, but I don't think there's a chance for us to do anything here. .531. At least we're getting some laps in now. Oh boy. Had to try to carry that speed through because it was the best we had gotten through the center of 3. Alright, he's getting a little tight now.
17.52.
We're too tight in 1, though. He's just so much better through 1 and 2 than we are.
$17.521.
Missed the corner there. Luckily, he's getting a big push out of 3.
17.524.
But then he just checks out through this section. I think he's driving into 1 harder than us and sliding up further and carrying. Oh shit, big push. Not good.
17.737.
Just gave up a shit ton of time. Do not need the 8 to be near us to toss it in. We do have a lap car, but it's the 3, so
17.635.
he's a Class B driver. He should know how to be lapped, and he does.
Go low. 17.647.
Let's put best lap up. Actually, we need to put last lap up. 8 car is going to be trying too hard
17.713.
and eventually knock the wall down. We're just getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And I'm overdriving it. We just got to watch out for that point in the center of the corner where the 8 tries to run us over because he's overdriving entry. Almost dead. Almost dead there.
17.753.
Oh boy. Lap traffic, and they've ran into each other before. I don't know if the 6 out there trying to get revenge on the 9. 2 to go. Next lap, we're not going to have a caution. 2 is just checked out.
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. 17.911.
Ease it around here. At least we got second. I did not think that was going to be a thing, unless I self-spin in 3 somehow. We had a good second half of the race, so good win to the 2. He deserved it. He was so much quicker through 1 and 2. We had nothing for him there.
Good job.
Except for on restarts, but we were just way too tight. But I also, had I been any looser, I would have self-spun. So you just gotta drive within your ability, and that was our ability, was to get second. Yeah, way too tight. 84% on the right front, 300. Temps were just skyrocketing there. PSIs went up to 20. So I took a little stagger out of the right rear as well on this, and then I flipped the casters because I can't drive casters the other way. But let's check out what all the wrecks were. Six car, 9 blows the corner, hits the wall, turns down, wrecks the 6. And then the 10 had nowhere to go as the 6 rolls back up the track. Nice of the 6 to not even turn the wheel or use the brakes after his wreck, so ruins that guy's race. The 9 self-spinning again, and flipping, and flipping, and flipping, and flipping, and flipping, and Oh, and driving away, because this damage model is terrible. 8 losing it from the lead. Doesn't get hit, though. 9 still hasn't figured out that he can lift off the gas, and that will prevent him from being upside down. 6 getting loose and overcorrecting and going for a flip. Amazingly, the 6 and the 9 both finish the race after these wrecks. And then the 2 celebrates his win as he beats us and did it quite impressively. Just checked out, nothing for him. Let's take a look at these results. We at least don't lose anything. We gained 0.01 safety rating because we had some incidents in practice. And we had 12 iRating gained, but we didn't have the fastest lap. At least we led some. I did not think we were going to get that. These laps aren't actual lead laps. Those are just screwed up from the don't count cautions. And we got 40 laps of racing in instead of what you normally get, like, 3 laps of racing in with how it was. So I absolutely love the change to this series. And that was fun. That was nice. Set the car up tight so that I can handle it. It hurt us, but we would have been wrecked had I not done that. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.